hungry. Hey everyone, it's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl, here at Hungryland with Jamie and Mikey for another episode of, yes, you guessed it, Chew the Right Thing, our podcast. Hey guys.
Hi, Lisa.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I would say I'm hungry, except that's just so trite at this point because every week I do this. We prep for it and we eat I wouldn't say we eat like animals. We taste like animals.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, I eat like an animal. You guys eat normal.
It's okay. But Mikey, you're keeping your girlish figure.
Thank you.
I don't know. Is that inappropriate to say these days? It probably is.
I mean,
He's keeping his manly figure.
manly figure.
You're keeping your physique
There you go.
intact.
Not really, but you don't see it.
Come on.
I wear big shirts.
It's peanut butter. If it's anything that's doing anything, it's
Peanut butter is sticking, yes.
You're like,
It's sticking.
Yes.
anyway, so we're back today with very exciting. I'm just going to say it. It's a Hallmark.
Yay!
I'm not going to just say it's a Walmart haul and then someone's going to say it's a Hallmark. It's just a Hallmark, right?
Right.
So we have a fantastic haul from Walmart with a lot of savory food, some sweet, but it's big time savory. And I'm excited because yet again, there's a lot of healthier, smarter choices at Walmart, which continues to impress me beyond belief. And I'm excited to get my teeth,
Yes.
all of my teeth
We are. All of us are.
into
Food.
the food.
Glorious food.
Food. We should sing that from Oliver.
Do we have to get the rights?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but I think you're allowed 20 seconds or something.
Okay.
Something like
Noted.
that. Yeah.
Noted. All right, before we jump in and start chewing, what you got?
All right, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in the alcohol aisle. Bud Light has released their holiday seltzer flavors in what they're calling their Ugly Sweater Pack. This is actually the second year they've done the Ugly Sweater Pack. The flavors are cherry cordial, cranberry, seltzer nog, and sugar plum. The seltzers are 100 calories for a 12-ounce can, and it's 5% alcohol. And they're also releasing apparel with the line Ugly Sweater Pack. So, of course, there'll be sweaters and shirts and hats and probably anything they can put that logo on.
That's cute. Did they have the apparel last year or just the?
I didn't look to see. Probably.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
Mike's like, probably. If I know Bud Light, they were on it.
Yeah.
It sounds fun. I would check it out. Does it say are you advertising Bud Light on your ugly sweater? Is that what it is?
probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like
Probably.
their tagline for the Ugly Sweater Pack is "It's what's on the inside that counts."
That's actually smart.
Yeah. But the flavors sound good though. The only one I wouldn't be hesitant to would be that seltzer nog. That sounds weird. Seltzer and nog.
Yeah, it's like an eggnog cream, an egg cream.
Oh,
Eggnog
so it
cream.
could be good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big nog fan anyway. And I always want to like these alcohol seltzers, and I don't always love them. Sometimes they're okay. But it sounds like these might be made with hops, and they'll taste a little more like beer, which I don't like beer.
Me neither.
No,
Ew.
I like beer, so I like it. Okay, Lisa, I know you're a fan of Little Debbie. So those Christmas tree cakes that they make every Christmas, they're now in the form of ice cream. As of November 1st, so about a week ago, Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes ice cream will be available at Walmart for a limited time. The flavors feature a creamy white cake ice cream base, pound cake pieces, green sprinkles, and red frosting swirl. I don't know the stats. Jamie's looking them up right now, but I'm sure they're not really great for you. But, a few bites here or there won't hurt you, right?
Oh my gosh, I love Little Debbie. I do think she needs a makeover, kind of, because she still doesn't she wear a dumb hat?
Something, yeah,
she
like a bonnet, right?
I don't she's just
so mean.
I'm sorry. I don't. But you know what? I mean, as a child, I loved Drake's Cakes. Second were Hostess. Then Dolly Madison, Zingers, because that's what Charlie Brown and Snoopy ate. And then Little Debbie was always last, but not least. I mean, last but not maybe least, but last but still delicious.
Yeah.
So this is great. What a good idea.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. But
Where's the Twinkie ice cream?
ooh.
Does that exist already?
It's cracking me up because in Googling it, I found a picture of Hoda from the Today Show tasting it, and the look on her face tells me it's not that good.
Oh no.
The ice
She
cream?
looks very disappointed.
Well, she looks focused.
Yeah.
She looks
All right,
focused.
she's deep in thought.
And that's all I got.
Great. Well, before we jump in, I just want to say this episode is sponsored by one of our new and exciting partners. It's sponsored by a bread company, and they go by three names. It's Arnold, Oro Wheat, and Brownberry, which are all sort of different brands from the overarching Bimbo Bakeries brand.
Oh.
And, we've all heard of, I remember in New York, I had Arnold bread, but I think out here it's Oro wheat.
Or a wheat,
Yeah.
yeah. And-
So it's regional.
yeah, I had no idea that it was like regional. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, me too. But this is an exciting product. So all three of those brands have these small slice breads, and they come in a couple of different varieties. Each slice only has about 80 calories or less per slice, and they are free from artificial preservatives. They have fewer calories without sacrificing the same taste because it's just a small slice. So it's the exact same bread, only cooked in like smaller pans. So they're more of like a snackable size, which is so cool.
Oh, that's great. So it's not like thinner or airier. It's just same great bread, just smaller.
Exactly.
Cool.
How
Genius.
cool is that?
So smart.
So if you're on the East Coast, look for the Arnold brand. If you're in the Midwest, it's Brownberry. And out here in the West, it's Oro wheat.
Lisa, what are some of your favorite ways to enjoy them?
I mean, honestly, my favorite way is to make this like cute little grilled cheese. So I take 2 slices of it and I make it in a little skillet with my favorite cheese. Not a whole lot of cheese, but it's a small, cute grilled cheese. It's the best.
That's so great. You know what I've been doing? I take the oat nut and I toast it. I don't always like a huge piece of toast with breakfast, but those little ones are perfect. My egg scramble.
Yes. And we created like the best recipe for them, these pumpkin pie French toast snack sticks. And that recipe's up on our site. So you can go to hungry-girl.com/foodcast. Right on our foodcast page, you can find that recipe.
That recipe is so good. And I happen to know we have another recipe coming up soon. So people need to stay tuned to the Hungry Girl world because we've got another great recipe with those small slice.
Yep. And you can find those breads at Walmart and more retailers.
Awesome.
Let's jump right in and try our first Walmart item of the day, which is a cauliflower item, which I'm assuming is not a Walmart exclusive. This is a Let's Get Egg-cited broccoli and cheddar breakfast scramble. So just to remind people, cauliflower, those are the folks that use cauliflower. They started with pizza, and then they made like chicken nuggets and various things, pasta, all sort of loaded with cauliflower. So what's the cauliflower infusion in this, Jamie? Do you know?
I mean, it looks like it's more infused with eggs than infused with cauliflower. There's very
Right, but
little of it.
But it's an egg breakfast, but is there cauliflower in there?
Broccoli, cauliflower, and white cheddar cheese.
Oh.
And by the way, these are right now at Walmart stores. They're not rolling out until additional retailers until next year.
Oh, so it is a Walmart exclusive.
Wow.
I'm just throwing my plate out like we're in the cafeteria. Put the slop on the plate. Thank you. So this is like their version of a Hungry Girl egg mug, kind of like a microwavable egg thing, but it looks like it's 90% vegetables to
Right?
me and like 1% egg.
I have 3 pieces of egg on mine.
I barely have any egg, but it tastes good. I like it. How many calories in the whole thing?
150. They should throw
would eat
more
like
egg
3
in
of
there.
them.
150 calories, 8 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein, 6 smart points. I mean, it's really good. It reminds me of the Green Giant broccoli cheddar cups.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. And you know what? I would add more egg. That's a great idea. Like add like another quarter or half cup of egg and it would be perfect. And then it would probably only have like in the low 200s.
It's delicious. Though.
Yeah. What's that
job.
spice? There's something in there that tastes really good.
I think you're tasting the cheese.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
It's so cheesy.
Yeah.
It's like creamy. I love it.
It also, by the way, comes in a spicy sesame flavor and a Southwest variety.
Spicy
I want the
sesame.
Southwest.
I'll take this one. Broccoli cheddar, please.
That was so good. Like I would buy that because I make an omelet every morning, and I would just dump that in my skillet with. I know you're meant to make it in a cup, but it's a good
No,
filler
I think so too. I would just like bulk it up. I would use that and just build on it.
because it's so delicious.
That would be very good for vacation omelet for you. Yeah.
Does it come frozen? Yeah.
I think yes, it's in the freezer aisle. $3.99 to $4.99. It's not cheap, but I would not say it's expensive. I don't know.
For one of them?
I'm thinking. And maybe it is pricey.
Seems a scotch pricey.
Yeah.
It's breakfast scotch.
But it is cheaper
I
than
love that word.
It is cheaper than if you go to a restaurant and get something like that. So.
Much
Yeah, but
cheaper.
not as fun.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, so we have another sort of breakfasty or breakfast usable an item. It's an Impossible sausage made from plants in a spicy flavor. So this is a spicy Impossible sausage. So it's like, I think it's the kind of sausage that comes in a thing that you squeeze out, right?
yeah.
So it's like chorizo, maybe? I don't know. It's like a sausage.
Oh.
A sausage link that turns into crumbles. I'm making things up. See what happens when someone else prepares the food for the podcast? Thank you. Now, the thing I'm expecting it to be delicious and taste very fatty. That's what my
Is this 2
my
ounces, do we
expectations are.
think? Maybe.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow.
Nice and spicy.
That would be good on a pizza.
That would be good mixed into that
Wow.
cauliflower scramble. Does not taste like plants at all.
Not at all.
That's the meatiest sausage I've ever tasted.
It is definitely
sausage.
spicy. Do not kid yourself. This is not lightly spicy. You have to love spicy to love
Yeah,
this.
it's spicy,
That
but
is-
good spicy. It doesn't hurt. It just feels like, wow, spicy.
It's excellent. That's impossible?
It's impossible.
Wow.
2 ounces, 130 calories, 9 grams of fat, 7 grams of protein. Oh, it's also available in savory, which I'm assuming they're both savory, but I assume that one is not spicy. 4 smart points.
Interesting that they call it savory. It should
Yeah.
be like mild.
I mean, it's a little, it's delicious. Like, that's a great omelet add-in.
It's yum. I would put that on a lot of things. And a little goes a long way because of all the flavor in it.
Woo.
Yeah. Hot. Okay, next up we have a Great Value item. So we know that is a Walmart exclusive because Great Value is their brand. It's a cheese cauliflower crust pizza. Everybody's making cauliflower crust pizza these days. Ooh,
Oh, that looks good.
it sure does. And for the first time, it's still hot. What do you think of that?
Wow.
Oh, Lisa, you are going to love this.
Tell me.
So the nutritional stats are for 1/3 of the pizza.
Yeah.
But how great is this? They have in big letters 375 calories per half pizza. It's like they know. They
Like
know we were going to do that.
for us. They did it. You know what? They knew we were going to start to complain about that.
How crazy is it that there's a person at Walmart that's a huge HG fan? They should text me.
Of course there is.
Hopefully more than one. So this is gluten-free. It has mozzarella and provolone.
Tastes like it has gluten. That's really good. Why do I love all cauliflower crust pizza?
I do the same. I don't know what it is, but it's so good. It's genius.
So the half pizza is $3.75. So the whole pizza is $7.50, and not that you could eat a half pizza and be happy.
Oh yeah. So so the official stats, 1/3 of a pizza is 250 calories, 12 grams of fat, 14 grams of protein, and 8 smart points.
Oh,
And
lot of
yes, that
protein.
is a Walmart exclusive.
protein from the cheese?
I guess so.
I was going to say that it must be, but maybe there's something in the crust also. But that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Mike, you going to take that home and eat that for
Oh,
lunch
yeah.
or something?
Yeah, it might not make it home.
Well, you can put this next to you if you get bored with the rest of the
Okay.
podcast snacks.
I'll put it down.
This is this is like a weapon, this pizza cutter over
Yeah.
here. It's the heaviest pizza
I'm a little
cutter
afraid of you right now,
Because
waving that
I'm
around.
shaking it like a lunatic. All right, next up we have more savory items.
Yay.
We have 2 different kinds of naked noodle soup packets. So these are dry mix soups that you just add water. So it's a new way to have hot and sour soup, and it's a new way to have Vietnamese vegetable pho. Some people say pho, but it's pho.
Yeah, so these both have ramen noodles in them.
Ramen. So they're ramen noodles in vegetable broth, and then there's the ramen noodles in a sweet and spicy sour, a spicy sweet and sour broth. That's it. Anyway, let's try it. I'm excited.
How are we going to do this?
We need a
Very
spout
carefully.
on this.
I have an idea. So
Oh,
everyone
you know
take
what?
a.
It's mostly noodles. It's gonna. I
it
feel like
is?
we have to scoop and then pour a
it.
little.
I would say, yeah, scoop whatever. Take a spoon and scoop items into your ramekin.
Yeah, this is more like ramen with broth than soup with noodles.
And it's only like 90 calories or 100 calories. So that sounds like reasonable. I'm a big like noodle ramen person. Like I don't eat a lot of it, but I'm obsessed with it. And it's funny, the only time I would ever eat ramen is at home when it's controlled. Because if I go to a ramen restaurant, I try to just I overload on the veggies and I go really light on the noodles, which is the trick at ramen restaurants. This is very noodly. I wonder which one this is.
And I took a lot of noodles.
It's the Vietnamese one, which is the mild one.
So this is not the hot and sour.
Correct.
This is the pho. It tastes kind of spicy to me. No, but this is good.
Yeah. It kind of tastes like
It
cup of
doesn't
noodle to
taste
me.
sour though, so you're right. It's definitely I like it.
I just wish there were more. I feel like if you called it ramen, I'd respect it more. But because it's soup, I feel like it should be soupier.
But it's, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe, but you could also add broth to it.
Yeah.
But sometimes ramen really is just like those noodles that if you lifted one, you lift 500. This is more like a noodle soup. Whatever it is, I kind of like it. And
Yeah.
I think it tastes good for a just add water situation.
Yeah. And you could always just add a little more water because it's not it doesn't lack flavor.
Yeah, and what I always do with any, and this is just like a good little hack, anytime there's like the soup packets, because I do eat cup of soup and things like that, I will always add a little more water and a little more, I always have like chicken broth powder at home, and I'll bulk up my soup anyway I can. So I do that. There's the serving spoon.
I felt it kind of tasted like cup of noodle to me, which isn't bad, but yeah.
I don't remember cup of noodles so well. Like, I don't remember the flavor of it enough. This one looks like it's hot and
Soupier.
sour.
Oh, yeah.
And it is soupier. Soupy.
All I think about is Soupy Sales when you say Soupy.
I was thinking of him too, and I was like thinking maybe I'm the only one at the table that knows who Soupy Sales is.
I know Soupy.
Who's Soupy?
Oh, this is sour. Soupy Sales was like a
TV personality.
yeah,
on the
he
East
was like a
Coast.
comedian. Was he only on the East Coast?
I think so, but we got him because we had WOR out here in LA for all the New Yorkers.
Oh, I love WOR. This is like a sour, hot and sour. Mm-hmm. But it's got a specific, it doesn't taste like Chinese hot and sour.
It's good.
Though.
I like that one a lot.
I feel like this is a great pantry staple because it's not just seasoning mix. Like when you want something a little hearty, only 100 calories. I mean, this is a great snack when you're just like, I want food. I don't want an apple. I want to eat something.
Yeah, truth be told, when Erin was picking these out, I had her on the phone and I said, buy 4 packets for me. I'm doubling down on these. I know I'm going to like them. So I just brought them home, but I haven't tried them. So
Yeah. One pouch, 90 to 100 calories. Only 2 to 4 grams of sugar, which not that I would expect soup to be sugary, but notable. 3 smart points. It also comes in Thai coconut and lemongrass. And, you know, I feel like soup people do want to know about sodium. So these are 580 to 600.
yeah, which is about average. I know if you really watch your sodium, make your own soup. That's the best advice I could give you because soup is just super high. It's super high. All right, speaking of soup, next up we have Campbell's Well Yes Power Soup, Southwest style chicken. Well Yes Power Soup. I hope I'm saying it right. It's a Southwest chicken soup. What's the story with Well Yes? It's just like a healthier version of Campbell's soup.
Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's find out. It's deliciously crafted soup made with real ingredients, not fake ones.
As opposed to everything else Campbell's does, which is fake. What? Is that true?
Oh, they're just leaning into it.
This looks great. It looks like thick and hearty, and it looks like soup that you would see like cooking in someone's soup pot at home.
Yeah, or at a
Don't you think?
restaurant. This looks like restaurant soup.
And it tastes like Band-Aids.
Does it? I haven't tried it yet. Uh-oh.
No, I mean,
No, I get that, yeah.
It tastes like tin can. Like it doesn't taste, it's not even,
I get Band-Aids. But it's not, I would eat it. I don't love it. I like it.
What is
I'm going
it?
to finish it.
What is it in there that gives it that taste, though?
I think it's actually Band-Aids. I
Okay.
gosh. Generic adhesive
was
bandages.
going to say adhesive bandages. I don't know.
It's just not my
spice.
favorite.
I mean, it's hearty enough. There are vegetables. It's good texture. There's just it's a little slightly spicy. To me, everything's tasting spicy today. But it's something about the way it's seasoned that's a little Band-Aidy.
Yeah, it's a little flat. And maybe a little salt would punch it up. But I feel like this is probably these power soups. I bet if we tried all the flavors, we would find some that we absolutely love. So this is 170 calories, 2 grams of fat, 650 milligrams of sodium, 13 grams of protein. That's awesome for a soup.
Yeah.
And it's 4 smart points. And what I like about this is it's a whole container. I don't know if it's a cup or more than a cup, but it's not one of those situations where you have to do math.
That's great. And I don't hate it as much as you. And there's Mikey eating the pizza. He's looking at me. He's like, I have to drown the soup flavor out with this pizza.
And by the
Cleansing
way,
the palate with the pizza.
these are at Walmart, Target, Amazon. They're everywhere.
Everywhere. I don't dislike them. I hope I didn't come off as... I hope people at home don't think that I really dislike them, because I don't. Well, we'll see when I rate them at the end. Whoever's sticking around for that.
I mean, what people don't realize is that Lisa loves Band-Aids. So that was not a negative comment.
And I love soup. So imagine how much I love Band-Aid soup. Okay, now that we've talked about gross things, let's move on to something that hopefully is not gross. Tazo Mixology Ginger Lime Moscow Mule Concentrate. Wow. So this is like a shelf-stable beverage, so it must have tea in it. And it's Moscow Mule flavored. I wonder if it would be good to make a cocktail out of. So you just add water and...
Isn't that the intention to make?
Yeah, I think
it?
it's...
Yeah, mules.
Oh, then why are we trying it with no alcohol? I thought it was just a drink here.
No, I think we're mocktailing it, but I think let's read a little bit about this.
I thought it was for people who wanted the flavor. But that's why it's called mixology. You're right. I'm just dumb. Not always, but sometimes. Wait, it smells like Mr. Clean.
Oh,
It
it's funny.
smells like Mr. Clean.
It doesn't say anything about adding alcohol.
So
It specifically says water or seltzer.
Well, whatever it is, leave it on the shelf. That's gross.
Are your taste buds not dancing like they promised?
It's weird. It has like
They're
a
dancing away.
minty something in
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
But there should be no mint.
Right.
Oh,
It
there is
tastes-
mint in the top of when you Moscow Mule at the top
I
of
was
it.
going to
Yeah.
say, you know what it tasted like? The
Like a mojito?
yes, a mojito and a mule mixed together. Talk about if that was a fusion drink, and they were marketing it as a mulito or a mohul or
Mulito.
something.
Mulito
A
for sure.
Mojito.
Mulito. Anyway, it's not good.
Well, should you be intrigued to try it anyway, know that 3/4 of a cup of the concentrate, which you mix 50-50, right? With something else? Equal parts, yeah. Okay, so 3/4 of a cup of the concentrate, which gives you a cup and a half. 70 calories, 14 grams of sugar, 4 smart points, and it looks like it's really mainly at Walmart.
I would say it's very, very bad.
Yeah.
Sad times.
fan.
But we do like Tazo. They do a lot of things right.
Yes, you're right about that. Absolutely. And you're a big tea fan, Jamie. So I don't want to rain on your parade.
Well, maybe this is their first foray into mixology and it didn't work. And so they'll fix it.
Look at us being so nice. And
Or they'll
Careful.
nix the whole thing.
next up, we've got a cheese.
Ooh.
We have Roth. It's a goat milk chev. How do you pronounce it? A chevre? I don't know how to say it. I'm so embarrassed.
It's okay.
It's a goat milk cheese and cranberry cinnamon. And you find it in the fridge. It's like a cheese log.
Yeah.
I love the look of these. They're so fun, these cheese logs. All
It's a
right.
cheese log. I want to ask the dictionary how you pronounce
Chavry.
chevre.
Is it? That's French, right?
Sounds French to me. Wait, I'm going to try. Wow, we should have music on all of our podcasts. There are cows chewing.
Limit it to 20 seconds, Lisa.
I was trying to get a pronunciation. It didn't happen. Wait, is that the serving fork?
That's a serving fork.
Okay. This is exciting.
It's a big hunk of cheese
Oh
that I
my
just gave
goodness.
myself.
It looks so good.
So this is like a cranberry cinnamon situation. And it seems like a little goes a long way.
I'm going to fall on the floor.
You like it or hate it?
Love.
Holy cow.
Really good. Wow. Cinnamon and cheese. Such a great combo.
Cream cheese,
Yes.
yeah. Because it's very cream cheesy.
And the cranberry. I always say I don't like goat cheese, but I think I do.
I am floored. That is so good.
It's incredible. How many calories an ounce? Like 80 probably, if I had to guess?
Yes. So 80 for 1/8 of that log, which I mean, that would satisfy the heck out of you.
Oh,
It's
for
so
sure.
dense and
Absolutely.
wow.
Wow, where do you get this?
Let's see. It's at Walmart Supercenters and at imperfectfoods.com. We love Imperfect Foods. 80 calories, 5 grams of fat, 5 grams of protein, 3 smart points. I mean, that is wild. It's so good. What do you do with that? Do you spread it on things?
Yes, you spread that on crackers. You spread it on. You could put it. I would put that on an apple. I would put that on.
Put it on bagel. Why not?
Spread it on my
Absolutely.
tongue.
You could do that too, and it comes in a bunch of flavors.
What do we got? Classic, garlic herb, and wild blueberry.
I want to try the blueberry.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Well, do you want more cheese?
Sure.
Well, you're going to follow your heart right to this cheese. It's Follow Your Heart dairy-free cheese, American cheese slices. Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit of history about Follow Your Heart because it is a national brand, but it comes from your home, the San Fernando Valley.
Yep.
So there's like a cafe, Follow Your
Canoga
Heart.
Park. Yep.
It's been around forever on Sherman Way, and it's like a cafe and a grocery store, and they have their own cheese, and the cheese is well known and sort of famous. And the whole store is vegan, and it's great. It's like it was so ahead of its time.
Yeah. And before, I didn't know it was all vegan now, but so before it used to just be all vegetarian. And I guess now they're all vegan. That's cool.
Oh yes, yeah. It's no dairy. I've never
Yeah.
seen anything dairy there. That's so because I would go there with Lauren a lot. And these are cheese
They
slices.
used to have one in Northridge too.
Oh, there's only one now.
Yeah.
I should tell my mom about these. She's like obsessed with American cheese slices now because all she does is make grilled cheese in the air fryer for my dad.
Aw.
Isn't that cute? Oh, this is great. That's much better than like. I mean, there's one brand that I love, Chow, but all the other vegan cheeses, like the ones that everybody says are great, are usually disappointing to me. This is really good.
Yeah, it's creamy. It's not plasticky in any way. Like the texture is, it almost tastes like you cut it from like a block of cheese. Like, you know how block cheese always tastes better than packaged slices? It's got that going for it.
Totally agree.
Fake cheese has come a long way.
Wow, what is that? I wonder what that's made of. What's the
Super yum.
what makes it creamy? Some kind of nut, I'm assuming.
Cashew, that's my guess.
Maybe.
It says ingredients: filtered water, coconut oil, modified potato and corn starches, potato starch, sea salt. There isn't an actual nut in this.
Wow, that's a very old-fashioned vegan cheese. That's not like the newfangled
Yeah.
vegan cheese if you think about it, but it's yummy.
Yeah.
It is good.
60 calories, 4.5 grams of fat. No protein? Okay. No protein.
'Cause
Four smart
there's
points.
no nuts.
Oh, wow, no protein.
It's
Interesting.
potato starch. Okay.
Interesting.
I still really like it a lot.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have read the ingredients. But we have another vegan cheese on the way, and this is from my brand that I just mentioned that I love, Chow. It's the Field Roast Chow, vegan Chow shreds. So, and this is a creamy original cheese shred situation. I predict good things because I really love this brand. It's Field Roast. I forgot that Chow was part of Field Roast. Like it's their cheese line.
Very fluffy looking shreds.
Very fluffy. I agree. Creamy. Delicious.
Little nutty like flavor to it.
I bet that has nuts in it.
Very creamy.
Are there nuts?
Nope.
What?
Same thing: water, coconut oil, corn, and potato starch, modified potato starch, fermented tofu, which is soybeans, sea salt. Yeah, there's no nuts in this.
And
I
still
taste
no
the coconut
protein.
though.
Yeah.
No protein?
80 grams. So 1 ounce is 80 calories, 6 grams of fat, no protein, 3 smart points. And it also comes in a Mexican style blend.
So I bet that's just a thing. Like it's not
yeah.
about it being like that's just the way most people make vegan cheese. And but there are nut cheeses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these are really, both of them just creamy. They taste like butcher cheese. Like what? Not butcher, like
Jelly.
deli cheese. Thank you.
They're yum. They're yum. Okay, well, hopefully this next one will be impressive as well. I was interested and curious about these. They're Extraordinary Bites Hawaiian sweet rolls that you get in the freezer. And they're like super low carb, apparently. Or like they're supposed, well, they don't, it says 2 net carbs. So they're loaded, I guess, with fiber. And they have no sugar, but they're called sweet rolls. And it says 12 carbs, but it's only 2 net carbs. So they must have fiber.
So they're using that as a way to, they're 30 calories a roll because they're only
Because they're
counting the net carbs.
subtracting.
Yeah.
It's very powdery.
I mean, I feel like for a 30 calorie roll, I'm not disappointed. It's a good 30 calorie roll.
I don't know if I believe it though. Like, did they just put in all this fake fiber to get the calorie counts down?
Yes. So there are 12 grams of carbs and 9 grams of fiber.
Wow.
So,
And where does the fiber come from? I wonder. I don't know. I don't trust this. I'm suspect
okay, let's see.
personally.
If we
it
take-
might be perfect.
Well, actually, inulin, psyllium husk. Psyllium husk is like what's in Metamucil.
yeah, Metamucil, exactly.
If we took that cranberry cheese, goat cheese, and put on top of that, it would be really good.
Yeah, that you could mask that powder up right quick in a hurry. All right.
And this, by the way, does it's 1 smart point, and it does appear to be just at Walmart. I mean, there are people that would love this.
There are some people. Maybe you're right.
The guy who
People-
invented its mom, his aunt.
You could make a slider out of it, like it.
You could.
You know?
I bet
Yeah.
you could mask the powder.
I don't dislike it as much as you do. I wonder how it would be toasted.
Better. It
Yeah.
would be better toasted. And it might be better with the next item on it, which is a great value French fry dipping sauce. French fry dip. I wonder if it's like the Chick-fil-A sauce.
How do we not have French fries to dip in this?
How dare everybody who didn't give us fries? I squished out a whole big thing of it.
Is it like mustard and ketchup?
I don't know.
it's
let's
such a
see. What is
vague
it?
description.
It tastes like terrible Russian dressing mixed with bad French dressing.
Ugh. I do not enjoy very vinegary.
I don't taste vinegar.
No? What
It
am I
might have
tasting?
vinegar, but I'm not tasting it.
There's something I'm tasting. It's,
It might be vinegar. I just don't taste that. I mean, it tastes like bad mayo. Like, what's in it?
So it's, I should take the glasses off so I can actually see. Again, water, soybean oil, a lot of soybean, ancho pepper puree, egg yolk, sugar, salt, vinegar, contains less than 2% of red jalapeno, garlic powder, food starch, modified.
All right, we get the
buttermilk.
point.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
Yeah.
It just tastes like less appealing versions of everything in it.
Yeah, why would you do that to a French fry?
Well, I just put ketchup on your fry.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Well, for those that are interested, 2 tablespoons, 80 calories, 8 grams of fat, 3 smart points, exclusively at Walmart.
For those that are interested, what's wrong with you? All right, next up, we have another great value item. This is naturally flavored sriracha cashews. Ooh, I love cashews.
Yes, but if I remember correctly, aren't you a purist with your cashews?
Yes, good memory, Jamie. I don't even like salt on my cashews.
Really?
I like them either roasted or just natural with nothing at all on them. But these look. I have high hopes.
I love flavored nuts. I like expanding my nut repertoire.
I like the lime. There's definitely lime in that.
And it's
Nice
very
citrus.
light. It's not even, I wouldn't even call it spicy. It's very lightly flavored.
If you told me they were chili lime, I think you know what happened. They made chili lime, and then someone's like, "Just call them sriracha."
Didn't we try the chili lime? We tried another type of cashew from Walmart way back.
I like how the heat sneaks up on you too. They're great.
Super yummy.
I love those.
Typical nut stats: a quarter cup, 180 calories, 15 grams of fat, 5 grams of protein, 6 smart points. Handful of those. I love those on like salads.
Perfect. Chop that thing up, throw it on a salad. Yum. Okay, next we have, I was going to say, speaking of cereal, which we were not doing at all, General Mills cereal inspired glazed popcorn. And like, how smart is that to like take flavors from your favorite childhood cereals and put them into popcorn? So we have two favorites. One is Cocoa Puffs and one is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Well, this is kind of like the cookie pop that we like, where it's like take something sweet and delicious and
And add it to popcorn.
wow, sniff that.
But it seems like this looks like it's glazed. Hold on. Ooh, that smells great. I'm just dumping these out. That's here. Let's trade Cocoa Puffs.
And you're right, they are glazed. So the Cocoa Puffs has a cocoa glaze and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch has a Cinnadust glaze.
Well, I just tried a Cocoa Puff one, and it was surprisingly fantastic.
Yeah, amazing.
I'm trying cinnamon now. That's unbelievable.
Lisa's in love.
Whoa. That's like way better than any caramel corn I've ever tried.
Wow.
Yeah. You can mix that, like, if you take a small handful of that and just mix it into your, like, better for you popcorn, it's probably excellent.
It's that Cinnadust. You know they sell that.
I know. It's
You
like
can just
crap.
buy Cinnadust.
So is this a new thing? They've never done cereal with popcorn before? Like any brand? Like this could be a big, very good beginning to something very big.
I've never seen it. But, like, I think that taking cereals and making it into everything is a good idea. So there you go.
So you get 3/4 of a cup, 130 calories, 3 grams of fat, 15 grams of sugar, 6 smart points.
So this whole bag, let's do a little quick math. This is a big bag, very dense. 130 calories times 6. So what's that? 600, 3 times 180, 780?
You could never eat that whole bag in one sitting.
Right, never. So this is 780. Even if you, like, pigged out, I feel like it's 3 servings. So 780 divided by 3? 2, 4, 6. It's like less than, it's like 2.
I don't know. I'm getting 390. 3 servings. Is that what you're saying?
No.
You say there's 6 in the bag?
Yes. So it's 130 times 6.
Oh, so 2 servings.
And I said 3 divided by 3.
260.
Right, which is good. I don't think that's terrible.
No.
Because you're right. You would never eat this whole bag. Ever. I mean,
Maybe. If you've had a really bad day.
Yeah.
or a really good day.
Or if you take it to the movies.
Or if
and
you're drunk.
Forget that it's there and you just keep eating it.
So we've come up with a ton of situations where you would eat that whole
We
bag.
actually eat the bag. Just forget we said it. No, I like it. It's interesting. I think kids would love it. How sugary is it?
15 grams.
That seems like a fair amount of sugar,
Like a normal cereal.
but not a normal popcorn.
Yeah.
All right, we have one more item today.
Oh, wait, by the way, you can get that at Walmart and also at Sam's Club.
Last item up, we have a Dole acai bowl. It's acai blend with fruit and granola with protein, and it's in the freezer. So, I've been more open-minded these days about acai bowls. Trader Joe's has a really good one. Okay. So this is an acai bowl. Oh, you have to put the granola on separately? Can I just dump it on?
Yeah, go for it.
Acai bowls are interesting, actually, because it's frozen. It's like a frozen smoothie. Usually there's fruit involved, granola, and sometimes they're high in calories, but this one seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, pretty reasonable. 230 calories for that pretty sizable bowl. 7 grams of fat, 5 grams of proteins, 10 smart points.
It's a very banana-y. I taste a lot of banana.
It's really good, though.
Banana's so good frozen, though. Like, it's such a good ingredient for stuff like this.
It's pretty sweet. Just tastes fresh, though.
It's good.
I like it. I just got a nice frozen blueberry.
Mike, you really like these, don't you? Mm-hmm. Acai
When we
bowls.
were in Palm Springs, because I like to have a shake for my breakfast, we have a blender, so I got a bunch of acai bowls. And that was my breakfast.
Yum. I love Dole. I mean, Dole, not only pineapple, bananas, whatever, they're good with fruit. I like this item.
Nice way to end the pod.
Yes, chewy and crunchy.
Well, we're not quite ready to end the pod.
We're not?
No.
You got to rate.
Oh, yeah.
Rate those fines. Rate those fines. You ready? You got your rating hat on?
I'm ready.
First up, Collie Power Let's Get Egg-Cited Broccoli Cheddar Breakfast Scramble.
I'm giving that an 8. It's an 8 because I feel like you can do a lot with it. And I'm getting excited about it.
All right, are you feeling impossible? How do you feel about the impossible sausage made from plants? We tried the spicy version.
I love that too. That's getting an 8 as well. I loved it. So good.
Me too. Find that guy in the fridge section. Next up, Great Value Cheese Cauliflower Crust Pizza.
I thought that was solid. I liked it. I mean, I don't buy a lot of, with one exception, I buy
Milton's,
a
yeah.
couple Miltons and Green Giant when you can find it, because you really can't. It's very hard to find the Green Giant one. I'm giving this a 7.5.
Okay, yeah. I would.
Solid.
That's pretty. I'd agree.
How did you feel about the very exposed naked noodle soup packets?
I love those. Those are getting an 8 as well.
Nice.
Really good.
Next up, Campbell's Well Yes Power Soup. We tried the Southwest style chicken.
6.5.
Well, that's generous.
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, you started off with Band-Aids on that one.
Oh, 6.5.
right.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I really liked it's just so hard. Like it's very impressive with its inclusions, to borrow a word from the ice cream world. All right. Tazo Mixology Ginger Lime Moscow. What did we call it? A mule
Mulito.
mulito.
I have to give that a 2. I would give it lower than it. It was so bad.
Wow.
Oh, sad
Yuck.
times. We still love you, Tazo. All right, we don't know how to pronounce this word, but Roth chevre, goat milk cheese and cranberry cinnamon.
9.5.
Yeah. I knew that would happen.
I'm gonna have dreams about it. Good ones. Follow your heart, Lisa. Follow your heart to this dairy-free cheese, American flavored slices.
It's getting an 8 as well. Especially because I think it's like 60 calories a slice. I thought that was pretty good.
That's the truth, but no protein, which bums me.
Wah, wah.
Anyway, field roast vegan chow shreds and creamy original.
Those get an 8 as well.
Nice.
Solid episode. But now let's talk about those extraordinary. First, we went impossible. We were egg-cited. Now we're getting extraordinary with the Extraordinary Bites Hawaiian sweet rolls.
Oh.
30 calories.
If you weren't looking at me saying some people are going to like these, it would get a lower score. But I'll give them a 6.5.
Yeah.
I didn't really love them.
There's
I would
market.
not recommend them.
All right, how about would you recommend the Great Value French fry dipping sauce?
Oh, absolutely not. I feel like if you really want to punish yourself or someone that you really dislike, go over to their house with the Tazo Mixology, ginger, Moscow Mule, whatever, and this French fry sauce and just have a terrible time.
Is this the new poop in a bag on a porch? Do you just put these two items in a bag on somebody's porch?
What's it going to be? I'm so curious as what
3.
Okay, so it was better than the mixology stuff. Yeah, okay.
It was, because if you had to, like, if you had a turkey sandwich that was really dry and you had no choice,
Yeah.
I would, let's say if somebody needed some kind of a spread, I would put that on and be like, it's not the best, but your turkey will still be
Yeah.
good.
So it's effectively wet. It's effectively moist.
But if you were dying of thirst, I would never recommend you drink that.
Yeah,
This is harsh.
with all drinks, it's like, is it better than water? No, then it's bad.
Oh, is it better than being thirsty? No. Sorry.
I think things are going to look up because now we're going to talk about the Great Value naturally flavored sriracha cashews.
Oh, those are a solid 9.
Nice.
Love those.
Awesome. All right, I have a good feeling about this. General Mills and their cereal-inspired glazed popcorn.
Wow, those are very impressive. 8.5.
Nice.
Excellent. Dole acai bowls. We tried the fruit and granola with protein version.
8.5. Solid.
right.
If you like acai bowls, this was a solid episode. No
Yeah.
10s.
Yeah, hit or misses.
We had a couple really low, like almost maybe the lowest ones we've ever had, but
Yeah,
the
2.
good ones really made up for the 2 bad ones.
I agree. Did we ever have a 0, Regina?
I think we had a
I
negative.
think we've had negative.
We've been
Yeah.
really negative.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm harsh. I'm mean. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to win something this week, you absolutely can. You can just text Mike.
805-380-8075.
And we are giving out Hungry Girl magazines this week, aren't we?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just making that up as I go along.
Let's do
It's
it.
a good giveaway.
And
New
how,
ones or older ones?
new ones.
Ooh,
Or
let's
whatever. One of the many magazines that we have. Another way to win, we're really opening it up now. You can go into the Hungry Girl community, which exists on Facebook. It's the What's Chewing community. It's a group. So if you're on our page, you can join the group. If you're not in there, you have to be approved, but there are like 80,000 people in there. Go into the community and post.
Post a link to this episode and the item you're most excited about.
Ooh, just tell us the item you're most excited about. You don't have to find it and link to it, but then
No,
link
yeah.
to the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then wait, we are going to have everything on
And
our
tag Mike Sherry.
Mike Sherry. Don't forget. SHERRY.
Yes. They can also text me at 805-380-8075.
Great. I think that's fair. We'll give away as many magazines as we feel like it.
Yeah.
3 to 5, I
Okay.
would say.
That's a good amount, yeah.
Good. All right. Thank you. If you like this podcast, share it with your friends. You should link to it. You can subscribe to it, which we highly recommend. And you should also be subscribing to the Hungry Girl daily emails that are very informative and entertaining. And if you don't get them, you should, right?
Yep.
And other than that, we'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode. So very exciting. What will it be? We don't know. Ooh. All right. Well, I'm Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.